She runs up and like, she runs up to him.
What is it?
It is a cake.
It is a cake.
And what does the cake say?
Bon voyage.
The cake says Bon Voyage Andrew.
It's been a while since we did a Fridays with Andrew. Especially on a Friday. It hasn't been on a Friday. Hi, Andrew. There's actually more cake in there, too. There's a large cake. We got it spelled in French because you're going to Paris, right?
Oh my God, I'm so nervous. I cut cake so awesome.
Now just cut one.
Just cut one line.
Let Penelope do it. Andrew, don't. Are you serious? Oh no.
Andrew, you can just cut one up. We have another one.
All right, good.
Do you know what a square looks like?
Look at that, like a pro. You learned a lot here in your time here. We are here celebrating Andrew's final day at Farpoint. It's a perfect square. That's a big ass square. Jesus.
You're leaving home. You gotta learn how to cut a cake. Oh man.
Hi.
Hi, Justin.
What's today?
Today is Sunday, Friday.
Friday, yes.
Yeah.
It's not our first time we've done a Fridays with
Absolutely
Andrew.
not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Friday's a state of mind.
Exactly. Just like Andrew.
Just like Andrew. So it's issue 50.
Yeah.
We've done this 50 times.
2 years, I think 2 years total, right? At Farpoint, right?
Over the course of 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you've been here. We've been open 2 years, but I don't think you've been.
No, I started working the winter, like the November.
All right,
December.
so you've been about here a year and a half.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we couldn't afford you until then.
No, you can't. Yeah, you had that.
And we can't afford him anymore, so he's getting the boot. Cake was the last thing.
Cake.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I do every single one.
Oh, he has to cook cat for everybody?
Yeah, man, you never taught the boy how to cut a cake?
She's an Italian mother. He's never done anything for himself.
He's gonna stay at his house and be like, Mom, how do I cut everything for cake?
That's what I hope.
Man, who's eating that corner piece? That's 2 pieces, that corner, just so you know.
Have you seen the other cake?
Huh? I have seen the other cake, yes. I'm bringing it home. You did a good job. Let people.
I double cut now.
We got Scully's, we got Penelope.
Pretty alright.
Hi.
It's a servant. Yeah.
Okay. No, I thought it was.
So we're saying goodbye to our boy.
I thought
He's moving to Chicago. He is starting life's big adventure. We're very proud of him. And we surprised him
Are
today.
you recording yourself?
Yeah, because this is, it's a madness. We were telling him we were taking out to dinner, but we actually had a lot of the old school and It's a Toy Store and Farpoint people come here. You're here as to say goodbye to somebody that, has meant a lot to what we do.
Wait, hold on. Frank, come here. Well, he's want to make jokes, but he's got to, because... Yeah, so Frank, one of the 3 heads of the Hydra of Team Farpoint.
I like it.
Put me up to bat because I was working for him in the It's a Toy Store days.
Yep. How old were you when you started It's a Toy Store?
Well, I want Frank to tell this story because Frank loves telling this story.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. So
all right.
Frank.
We need to hear the backstory. So the first thing I ever heard was somebody came in. You're on now.
It's a second week of It's a Toy Store.
So somebody came in to sell some Transformers, and you and your mom were like, "Oh, I'll buy those." I heard that.
No, that's later. It's actually like this little kid with this.
I know he loves this stuff.
With his hair. Yeah, he opens up the store and Carmelo's behind him and he goes, "This is my new favorite store, and I'm staying here forever." And he runs around the store like a crazy person.
Andrew, how old were you?
If you want to, there was another store at the time.
There was another store called Caps Comics.
Oh, okay.
And prior to ever entering It's a Toy Store, he was Caps guy.
Right.
So, but then he saw It's a Toy Store.
Well, no, so,
Right.
and
I think Cap would agree.
So I'm in my little 11-year-old mind, running all over the store, running all over the place.
Around, yeah.
But I was also polite because I go, "This is my new favorite store, more than Cap's Comics," and then I run out, and then I run back, and I go, "Don't tell Cap."
Yeah. That was
pretty, like that Frank would tell that story for
And
years.
if I know you went home and were sad about saying about Cap. You were like, oh, I
No,
could
that
never
didn't
say
last
that.
long. He was good. He was here every Wednesday, every Thursday. Actually, my brother's responsible for Andrew reading comics.
100. So yeah. So
Wait, really?
So all
I mean, he was a toy guy.
So 100%. No, it's a true story.
I
My
know.
dad is a big comic collector. He has a huge comic collection. It's mostly bronze stuff, but there's
You gotta eat half the
silver,
cake just you.
late silver, and
He sold a lot of
He
stuff.
sold a lot of stuff when he was young. I would like look it through them as a kid, but I would never like read or buy anything for myself. It was Frank's brother Rob who saw my interest in Deadpool, my growing interest in Deadpool at the time. I was like, new Deadpool comic coming out.
Yeah, I had nothing to do
The
with
first
it.
comic I got as like, this is my Andrew's comic, was Deadpool #1 from 2008 by Daniel Way
So
and
you remember that?
by Daniel Way and
You know how you're Punisher?
11 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been a comic guy ever since.
How old were you 11 years ago, Andrew?
How old was I 11 years ago? I was wait, no, it couldn't have been 13. It was longer than 11 years. It was 12.
No,
I think it was 12, yeah.
12 years, yeah.
It was 12.
Wow.
We were like his first customer.
No, we weren't. It was
God.
week too.
I love.
Mom, it was week.
Wait a minute. Donald Trump. He was my first customer.
No, I remember we couldn't.
Frank had really good ideas.
Well,
really good ideas.
Really?
He's still his
They were
ideas.
great.
His ideas are still the best.
They were great.
They're the best.
Frank had the best word.
No ideas like
They
them.
were
Oh my
great.
God, we're really
Oh my
doing
God.
this. Well, no, because I
There was more people on my lawn.
Did you remember the conversation you had with Mom?
It's a toy show. We've never seen so many people.
Yeah, it's a toy show. We've never had more people.
Richland has never seen so many. It's actually true though.
So
Well,
okay.
I don't know.
Wait, so we had I had a back and forth, even trying to find the place because of the name. Or I'm like, it's a toy store, and she's like, no, I know what it is, but what's the name?
That we all
It's a
know.
toy
That
store.
was nothing was better than having 5 beers and telling somebody that. What's the name of the store? It's a toy store. No. You know,
Frank,
some people would get offended. They'd be like, "What's the name of your store, bro?"
Your
What do you
your,
me- what do you-
Frank, your first accountant actually was here yesterday, and he told me the story. You came in to get your taxes done, and he said, "What's the name of your store?" It's a toy store. He called the supervisor and said, "This guy's being a dick. He won't tell me the name." of the
So yeah,
So Frank and I have had a long
yeah.
journey together. He really because Justin and Penelope are absolutely like family at this point, and like what is the Charles Dickens thing? There was no finer man or master, and everything else like that in A Christmas Carol. But I do think that there's something a little bit different about someone.
Comparing me to Scrooge?
No, I think there's a little something different with seeing someone grow, like befriending someone as an adult versus seeing someone literally be a
I
child.
bought him his first underoos.
Tell me how to shave.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right, so we were getting a little. Penelope's got something she wants.
So we'll get to it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
But
for,
oh god, I don't know.
How did you end up working there?
How to end up working?
Desperation. We needed anybody.
Frank was like, I'm tired of being there.
I hated toys and
Month two, Frank didn't want me to work as like as a minor. He waited till I was like an adult. 18 or 17.
That's because we have adults that come buy stuff from us, and they're dicks when it comes to dealing with somebody who they think is younger than them.
Yeah. But I don't know how to explain that.
Well, listen. I think I'm gonna. I think I can. The one thing about it's a toy store that I hope that we tried to transcend here, and not to get too, is that we always wanted to be more than just a store to our friends. We wanted it to be friends, and I think it's a toy store certainly always did that. We made people way more than just customers.
Yeah.
Now everybody thinks they're my best friend.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing.
That's a wonderful thing.
Now
to say
they're
online
his
Facebook.
best friends.
Like the Michael box it to go.
Yeah.
Like I said, that you have Hydra.
Wet. Look how
It pays
wet
to
you
be the
are.
I know.
left side of Hydra.
Shiny.
Yeah, I'm the left
Very
side of
shiny. It is.
hydrant. So.
All right.
All right, Penelope.
All right. So.
Why don't you put it on me like normal?
Yeah.
Well, then I got to turn around.
Yeah. No. Turn
All right.
around.
No, I have not.
So Andrew, we wanted to give you something,
Oh, here we go.
but we didn't know what, and it was really hard for us to decide.
And we figured you're not going to be taking toys and stuff with you. You
Yeah.
already decided on your 37 toys you're taking. 34 toys you're
It's
taking.
not 37, Emily. It's only 34.
Does everybody know where you're going and stuff?
No, I don't think I've publicly.
You don't want to
Jeez, really?
Yeah.
I'm going.
Like nobody knows. Yeah. He's going to East Vineland.
I'm going to making the long long hard move to Bryn Mawr. Yeah,
No, seriously.
No, seriously.
I'm moving to Illinois to be with my lovely girlfriend Emily Reed.
Okay, that's. I mean, that we don't need to get.
Well, no, listen. Look. I'm a martyr who's making the trek for love. I will accept that begrudgingly. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, you're taking life by the horns and moving out. And,
Yeah, that's right. Making a big decision.
Grand adventure.
I talked about Emily on Fridays with Andrews.
Yeah.
She's your only view.
She might be the only person watching right now.
Is that true?
No, there's 3 or 4 people.
So I don't know.
We've actually found out that people go back and watch.
Yes.
Stuff. So like they'll call and
Live
they'll
from the
say,
archive.
Hey, we watched you yesterday, and we're like, oh my God, what are you talking about?
Anyway, so I'm getting off topic. What do you give the man who has everything or doesn't want anything anymore, basically? So we weren't sure what to give you. So we've decided to invent something to bestow upon you. It's a Toy Store Farpoint certificate of more phenomenal excellence. It is being hereby given unto you on this day.
We didn't.
So
No.
like the lion. Remember when the lion got the belt? Yeah, Wizard of Oz lion.
It's not something we decided to give you. It's something. It's something you've earned over the course of the decade.
Yes, you got courage.
We were going to say lifetime. We were going to call you the lifetime.
A heart is not only judged by how much you love, but how much you
are loved
by others.
Yep.
Oh.
We were thinking of giving you the Lifetime Employee of the Lifetime Award, but we're hiring Emily, and she might be better than
here we go.
So we don't know. You set the bar high.
Yeah.
So soon. So this has been Fridays with Andrew that we've been doing for the last over a year.
So much longer.
And it's probably going to be the last. It is the last Fridays with Andrew. But we will continue
We'll have guest appearances.
Absolutely.
doing Fridays without Andrew. So your name will live on in infamy.
Yes, that's the thing.
There were days when it was just Andrew sitting here
Yeah, Friday
doing
just
it was
Andrew.
Fridays with only Andrew.
Friends' favorite episodes.
I got banned.
Man. Yeah.
I'm done being
That's
nice
very
and have
nice.
a piece of cake now, okay?
Yeah, me too.
So,
If you enjoyed, we've
Justin,
enjoyed your
Frank,
time.
Penelope, I love you all.
We love you, kid.
This was a really great experience, and
And your
Come on, I want to make you cry. Come here.
I know.
I'm busy
Good
eating
kid.
cake. I'm not having it. Cry.
Oh, I thought you were I told you we could get him to cry.